Yo, what's up everyone? We are back for chapter 99 of Mayonaka Heart Tune. This chapter is focused on Rikka. She's not my favorite girl in the series, but whatever. We still get some good development from her this chapter. So yeah, let's just hop straight into it. We are now back in the classroom, off the school trip, and Rikka is talking to herself. She's like, oh, I think I made quite a good song if I do say so myself. Essentially what's going on here is the producer that she's working with asked her to make like a new song. They're supposed to perform the song together, they're supposed to debut it together, but Rikka is the one who is supposed to create the actual song. Really, this is her reminiscing about what's been going on the last few chapters. How Yamabuki's like, oh, you guys can try to make me fall in love with you. With Rikka being a musician, of course she's gonna be trying to make love songs, and that's kind of her gist, that's kind of her personality, I would say, in the story and probably going throughout it. And I assume her character development is going to be like her just getting more comfortable with her feelings or portraying them outwardly, not only through music, but vocally to Yamabuki. But we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, while she's talking to herself, Yamabuki walks in and he's like, oh yeah, talking to yourself, it's good for the brain. You know, she's a little embarrassed because, I mean, she's basically just thinking about him and then he walks in on her. Kind of funny. And she's getting all mad at him, saying that, oh, you need to knock first. But yeah, right here, what we're getting is just dialogue between the two of them. And Rikka's just explaining this whole thing of her debuting her song and how she's making it for this producer. As they're talking, she starts to get closer and closer to him, and eventually she goes and leans on him and interlocks their fingers together. When I first read this, I was like, bro, what is going on right now? But then she goes and explains, I'm just picking up where we left off, right? When they were in the elevator together, she was like, oh, we need to pretend to be dating for like a minute. And essentially what she's saying right here is, oh, we were only pretending for 50 seconds. So I get another 10. But this is a long 10 seconds. I mean, I don't know. Honestly, with Rikka's character, she just gets so much alone time with Yamabuki, one-on-one, more. I would say she gets like the most intimate interactions with him. So what does that mean? I don't know. Probably she's like main girl energy. That's what I get from her. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, basically all she's doing right now is just trying to suck up to him. And it's getting a little uncomfortable, a little hot and heavy in here. And right as Yamabuki looks like he's about to break, a phone goes off. And this phone is Rikka's phone, or it's just her ringtone. He is scared out of his mind. He plays this nonchalant character, but when it comes to it, he's not with it, right? He don't got that motion like that. But yeah, what I've been seeing with his character lately is that he's just been folding under pressure every single moment that he gets. Hopefully it doesn't become like just like a gag type thing. Hopefully we can make something out of this. I don't think it would be the best interest in the story just to see him get all embarrassed and all like he doesn't know what he's doing every single time he interacts with a female. But yeah, enough about that. Basically, Rikka goes and picks up this call, and she's just talking about, we get a little bit of the conversation. She's saying, oh, it's a call from Hizumi, and we can see her getting very angry on the phone. And eventually she just starts storming out, and she's like, come with me to the cafe. And she's not having it. She got evil eyes, bro. She's angry, she's pissed. And we really just cut to the cafe and see what this whole situation is about. Rikka's not having it. Basically what's happening is Hizumi said, I don't like your song, I made my own. And yeah, that's basically what it is. And yeah, Rikka, she's mad. She's like, I'm the one who's supposed to compose the song, not you. And Hizumi's like, bro, your song is boring. No one wants to hear this. So that's why I created another one. Rikka's about to throw some water on her. And basically Yamabuki tries to calm the two down. Well, it's mostly just Rikka who's angry, but he goes and gets them some parfait, some banana parfait, some sweet treats. And yeah, this does settle them down a little bit. Rikka's in a better mood now. She's like, oh, it's so sweet. I really like bananas, right? And Hizumi's like, bro, I hate this. This is terrible. I don't like bananas. I don't like sweet things. Rikka is throwing some shade towards her because, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't be mad if they worked super hard on a song? I mean, it's a love song too. It's like a personal song to her. And her partner in creating this song is like, nah, that's terrible. I don't want to hear it. Hizumi's like, she doesn't like sweet things. Like she's saying, the song that you made is just too whimsical, too romantic, too perfect, I guess, too much. It's too sugar-coated, right? It's too lovey-dovey. And she doesn't like it. And Rikka's like, well, that's what makes this song really good, is because it's from the heart. What Hizumi does go and say is, oh, your romance is going pretty smooth, isn't it? And she's saying, stuff created by people leading fulfilling lives is just boring as hell. So essentially what I'm getting here is from Hizumi's character is that she is just mad or jealous, I guess, of Rikka's outwardly appearing successful love life. or her successful romance with Yamabuki. They're having like a little argument over this. Rikka's saying stuff like, do you think only people who truly suffer can make good art? And yeah, it's just a little back and forth. No side's really gonna win here. And Yamabuki tries to cut in, and he goes and says, arguing about it won't resolve anything. Why don't you ask the producer for his opinion? And right as Yamabuki suggests this, Hizumi goes and says, oh, good thinking, Rikka's boyfriend. And this gets Rikka shocked or confused, or she don't know what to say. But eventually she goes and says, oh, he's not my boyfriend. But she stops midway through because she's kind of embarrassed. She didn't want to say that out loud. And she tries to get Yamabuki to say it, but he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So yeah, I mean, just a funny little thing. At the beginning of the chapter, they were pretending. Now they're not pretending, so Yamabuki doesn't have to act like they're pretending. This whole situation is very just embarrassing. You get secondhand embarrassment from it, and that's what Hizumi's getting. She's like, oh, I'm about to puke from this. But essentially what goes and happens is Hizumi goes and contacts the director, and they're trying to talk about it to see like what song is better, which song they're gonna use for this debut that they're having. And Rikka's like, well, this producer is just so soft on her, but he still has like his moral compass, moral ground, so he's not gonna just let her do what she wants. Eventually the response that we get from the producer is, it's not right to just scrap her song, but since Hizumi, you did go out of your way to create a song, it'd be a waste not to use it. So we're gonna have the audience decide which one is better. And while this is going on, Hizumi is eating, like scarfing up the banana parfait, right? So she does in fact like sweets. It just seems like she's a little jealous of Rikka's successful romance because they are kind of rivals, in a sense, musical rivals. And yeah, after this whole conversation, Hizumi goes and asks for another parfait. And what we do get to see is that the producer is actually very much of a sweetheart towards Hizumi. Basically what it comes down to is they both of the girls, they like romance, right? They like the idea of romance, but it just seemed like Hizumi was a little jealous. So she went out of her way to go try and put down Rikka, take her off her little high horse. At least that's her opinion. You have to think about it from like Hizumi's perspective. She doesn't know anything about Yamabuki and Rikka and their whole situation of Apollo, and she can only see that, oh, well, Rikka always has this guy with him, and he's always caring for her, always doing what she wants to do. And I think she just kind of wants someone like that for herself. So it's not that she doesn't really not like sweet things. She just wants sweet things for herself as well. But yeah, basically the very last panel that we get is tied to the title of the chapter. Like Mayonaka Heartoon always does, is these like related titles to the chapters, and usually like the last few pages kind of run on with the sentence of the title of the chapter. This one is called My Teeth Might Just Get Cavities, and the final panel is Yamabuki saying, seems like he's quite the sweetheart when it comes to her. Are you alright with this? And then Rikka goes and says, the sweetness he shows her is so overwhelming, ... And then we get chapter 99, My Teeth Might Just Get Cavities. And yeah, that's really the end of the chapter. I would say one of the better ones. I really like the developing chapters in this series. I don't really care too much for like the love triangle polygon situation that they have going on, where it's like all the girls just trying to outcompete the other ones. I really just like when we're getting development of their goals and we get to see that being fulfilled. With Rikka's character, like I said, she's being an artist and she just wants to further her career. That's what Yamabuki is helping her to do. And she has her own little side quest, side mission with dealing with Hizumi as well. Eventually they're gonna become super famous. But yeah, that's really about Rikka's character. Going forward, I think we're probably just gonna hop between each and every one of the girls. If I had to guess, we're probably going to go back to Nene and deal with her side. Maybe we get to explore more with her family because her dad was pretty important the last time we saw him. But yeah, Mayonaka Heartoon, definitely a sleeper series. It's ramping up. It is getting an anime, I don't know if it's this year, like this winter, it just hasn't like released yet, or if it's coming out in the next year. But yeah, that's really about it. Let me know in the comment section what other series you want to see me cover. And yeah, like this video and subscribe if you want to see more of Mayonaka Heartoon. But yeah, with that being said, that's about it. So I'll see y'all.
I run away to the end of the world with you. I'm not afraid. There's nothing